By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
Well, actually, one of the things that I did learn how to do when I was in Johannesburg at one of our Sasko baking boot camps is actually to make bread, and I can't explain to you how excited those people were and how excited I was. And so this morning, we're going to be showing you at home exactly how to do that. And joining me this morning in the kitchen is, of course, one of our resident chefs, Maurice Bakimoto. Always good to have you here. It's been a while since I've seen you, hey?
Yes, it has.
And look at her rocking the spectacles, looking grander like that. Okay, but we're making bread, right?
Yes.
All from the start, because this morning we made those chocolate treats with a bread dough around them, but we didn't really show how to make the bread dough. Is it difficult to make?
Baking bread is very easy. It's actually one of the first things I learned how to make, and it's also a good stress reliever.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what essentially do you need to make bread dough?
So to make bread dough, you need 500 grams of flour. You need a tablespoon of salt, some sugar, some yeast, and some warm water.
Okay.
So we start by putting everything into the bowl. It's very simple.
I must say, it is very simple because, I mean, when we actually started doing it at the Good Food Studio, it was so easy. You're like, why am I not making bread every single day?
It's so easy, and when you make it at home and it's fresh, you know what's gone into it, so it's healthier. So you mix everything together, and then you make a little well in the middle, and you pour in the water slowly.
The temperature of the water is very important, right?
Yes, it has to be warm.
It has to be warm.
But not hot or boiling.
Yeah, otherwise it kind of... Apparently, yes, I learned this, that yeast is a living organism. And so when you mix it with warm water, it kind of gains life.
And starts to grow and rise.
And the gluten does this, but it's all an amazing process. Okay, so I'm going to add it gradually, right?
Yeah.
And while I do
this, mix that up.
Just to quickly tell you that if you want these ingredients, send to your mobile phone, SMS the keyword bread.
You can add in a little bit faster.
A little bit faster, to 33728. Tell me when to stop. Because this is a very, not delicate process, but, you know, you got to be careful. Right.
I think we can pour all of that.
All right, here we go. Okay, caution to the wind. Here we go. Bread all the way. And so, tell us on our Facebook page, Espresso Morning Show SABC3, have you ever tried to make bread at home? And how did it turn out? Was it good, you know, good bread, bad bread? Was it, there's something they called weggooi bread, or weggooi something.
Does that mean throwaway bread?
Kind of thing. And that's what happens when you make bread and it turns out disastrous, but you just kind of throw everything else into it, and then you just kind of make something like that doesn't make sense. But anyway.
Okay, so now you've got all the water in, and you can pour all of this onto a counter. Right?
Yes. So even with the rest of the flour not mixed in fully.
And then bread is so easy. And then you just knead the dough. And it'll come together as you do this.
I assume this is where the stress relief part comes in.
So if you've had a bad day or you're, you know, upset about something, you just put it all in the bread.
So, gentlemen, if you're coming back home from work and your wife's making bread, don't ask too many questions. So you kind of just work it in there?
Yes, and in the end, it'll look like this. You put it in a bowl, you cover it with some cling wrap, and you let it rise for 40 minutes before you bake it.
Rise for 40 minutes before you bake it. Okay, cool. So after the break, we're going to be using our dough to make something very, very interesting. I mean, we have it every day, but like we said, today we're flipping the script on all our recipes in the kitchen. We're making them gourmet. We're making dessert pizza.
That's right.
Dessert pizza after the break.
We found goodness in Goed Gedacht olive oil and all the good they do for the community. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
Welcome back. This is, of course, your feel-good breakfast show, Espresso on SABC3. Just before the break, we showed you how to make bread dough, and now we're going to be taking that same dough and making something rather delightful, breakfast or dessert pizza, and Maurice is going to be taking us through all of those steps. We were talking about, you travel quite a lot, so you've explored the world of recipes. Where on earth do you come up with this one?
I think that this was actually created in America.
Dessert pizza?
Yeah, I think only the Americans would come up with something.
I mean, just imagine sitting at a table where you have pizza for your main course, and then after they just bring you another pizza
for dessert.
For dessert.
It's crazy, but good.
All right. Okay, cool. So we're going to take the dough.
Yes, and we're going to roll it out.
Do you want to dust your roller first?
Thank you.
Do we need to do that, actually?
I actually do need to do that.
Because we're getting a bit sticky there. All right, so you roll it out. You know how I learned? Because I once went to Premier, right? And saw how they do it, but they've got a very, very complicated process of doing it because they have like a mound of flour and then they kind of use their hands to, you know, get it going. And then at the end of the day, they use the old Italian method of palming it up like that.
That's quite a skill set.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you roll it out until it's quite thin. I am not.
Tell me if there's anything I can help you with while you're doing that.
No, actually.
You're sure?
I am sure.
Okay, all right, cool.
So we roll it out, and then you put it onto a greased oven tray.
Alrighty.
And we grab some mascarpone cheese.
As you can see, the shape of your pizza doesn't exactly have to be, you know, conventionally round, you know. You make it look like an island, if you will.
Yes, you can.
And of course, that keyword to SMS if you'd like to get this recipe sent to you is pizza to 33728.
So we spread some of the mascarpone cheese on the base of the pizza. Okay, it's like all the colors of the pizza, but in reverse today.
Oh, right, okay. So, I mean, obviously our pizza's going to be sweet.
Yes, it is.
But, I mean, the incorporation of sweet and salt sometimes does work. So could you play around with flavors?
Yes, you could have chocolate and banana.
Chocolate and banana.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we grab some strawberries.
Righty, righty.
And we put them on top of that.
Don't waste, don't waste, don't waste!
And some cherries.
Lovely.
As well.
Beautiful.
Top like that.
Why are you wasting?
You can grab that.
Once is enough.
And some caster sugar sprinkled over that.
And obviously, once it gets into the oven, it's going to caramelize
and then we put this in the oven.
Lovely.
For at 200 for 30 minutes.
I'm going to do that and pull out this one, right?
Yes. Please.
Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. It smells like an actual pizza, but you know that. Oh, here we go. Come here, little boy. I'm going to put this down here. Woo! So hot.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
It does. So, as you can see, Maurice, we went with the conventional shape. There we go.
Okay, and then we put on some fresh mint leaves.
Amazing.
Just to give it a bit of green.
Wow. Kids would love this at parties.
Yes, they would. And some chocolate.
And then you just watch it melt as it hits the hot surface of the pizza. That mint is coming through now. Chocolate, mint, strawberry, cherry, mascarpone pizza.
And would you like a taste?
I would love a taste. And just kind of cut it up first and then dish it up for us over there. And that keyword, don't burn yourself, is pizza to 33728. And you'll get that sent over to you. And you can try it out at home. Let us know what you think of it.
There we go.
Yes. Get involved. Lovely. Look at that. Pizza.
Dessert pizza.
I love Maurice. I think I'll need I'm going to taste that one there. Shall I? Alrighty. Now, you've done quite a lot of traveling yourself, right? And you said you've been to Singapore and you quite liked it.
Yes, I love Singapore.
What was the best thing that you enjoyed about it?
I enjoyed going to the Raffles Hotel for afternoon tea with my brother. We had cucumber sandwiches, delicious cakes, and Singapore slings. It was really awesome. Yeah.
Wow. By the way, this is quite amazing. All right. Well, if you'd like to have some of that, you know, travel experience, you know, enjoy a Singapore sling, I have no idea what that is.
It's a cocktail.
Figure it out. You can go there with Pick n Pay Travel. Check it out.